You know, there's a moment in every game where your head tells you one thing, but your heart, well, it tells you something else entirely. We're about to see a player make a decision that could cost him everything, all because he chose to ignore the warning signs. Let's get into it. Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving deep into a masterclass of social manipulation, where a little bit of charm becomes the most dangerous weapon on the island. All right, so here's the setup. The merge just hit. We've got 11 players left, all living on one beach in the new Ragnar tribe. And you know what that means, right? No more tribe loyalty, no more safety in old numbers. It's a whole new game. And every single move, every conversation suddenly carries a ton of weight. And it doesn't take long for a new pecking order to emerge. The players who think they're on top decide to make it official. This isn't just about who you like anymore. It's about locking down the numbers to take control. So, say hello to the Deep in the Ground Alliance. It's a solid 6-person crew made up of Mariah, Vova, David, Gal, Eiley, and Inna. And their plan? It's as simple as it is ruthless. Stick together and just pick off the other 5 players, one by one. I mean, on paper, it's a steamroller. It's practically foolproof, if they can just hold it together. And just listen to the confidence coming from David right here. He's not just talking about winning a vote, he wants a psycho blind side. That tells you everything you need to know about their mindset. They feel completely untouchable, which, as we all know, is usually the exact moment you're most vulnerable in this game. See, because while that majority alliance is busy planning their victory parade, there's one player on the bottom who has a totally different plan. Gabriel. He knows he can't win a battle of numbers, so he's going to play the person instead. And this really lays out the 2 games happening at once. You've got the majority's plan, which is all about brute force. A simple 6-person vote to get rid of Noam. But then you have Gabriel's strategy, which is pure finesse. He's looked at that 6-person wall, found what he thinks is the weakest brick, David, and he's going to chip away at it with charm. And oh boy, does it start working fast. David admits it himself, right here. The flirting is getting to him. It's making his heart feel good. Suddenly, this isn't just about strategy for David anymore. It's becoming personal. It's emotional. And that's exactly what Gabriel was counting on. But his allies, they see it happening in real time. Vova literally pulls David aside and spells it out for him. Be careful. He tells him Gabriel is playing him and is directly connected to their target, Noam. The alarm bells are ringing loud and clear. The question is David even listening anymore? Okay, so to really get how effective Gabriel is, we have to look at the hard data from the game itself. There was this sociometric challenge where everyone secretly voted on how they saw each other. And the results? They paint a really fascinating and kind of contradictory picture of Gabriel. First up, in a game that is literally built on lies and paranoia, the tribe voted Gabriel the single most trusted person out there. At the same time, they also recognized he was running things, voting him the most dominant player. And all of that leads to this, the biggest target you can have. They voted him the person most likely to win the whole thing. He's a massive threat, and everyone knows it. But here's the twist. There's one more piece of data from that vote, and it's the one that seems to fly in the face of everything else. It's the one thing that should have been a giant red flag for David. Yup, the most trusted guy was also voted the #1 player to play all sides. Just think about that for a second. To have everybody know you're a double dealer, but to still trust you more than anyone else, that's not just good social play, that's some next-level social engineering right there. So, with the vote getting closer, Gabriel knows it's now or never. He doubles down on David. He knows his friend Noam is on the chopping block, and he knows that David is his only lifeline. And this is how you know the manipulation is complete. Look at this. David is now actively defending Gabriel to his own alliance. He's trying to convince Vova, the same guy who warned him, that Gabriel is authentic, that he's on their side. He's not just falling for the trick anymore. He's become Gabriel's biggest advocate. And all of this leads to the moment of truth, the point where one player's feelings are about to completely upend the entire game. And there you have it, leap of faith. He says it himself. He's made his choice. He is consciously choosing to trust this gut feeling, this connection with Gabriel, over the rock-solid logic of his 6-person alliance. He even admits he might be burning his own game to the ground, but he's going for it anyway. So as everyone grabs their torches and heads to tribal council, the stage is set for an absolute train wreck. 2 completely opposite plans are on a collision course, and we're all just waiting for the impact. So let's just recap where we are right before the vote. The majority of 6 thinks their plan to blindside Noam is bulletproof. But because of David's leap of faith, we know he's told Gabriel everything. And that means Gabriel can now go straight to his ally Noam and tell him, hey, just so you know, 6 votes are coming for you tonight. And that's exactly what unfolds. At tribal council, just before the votes are read, Noam stands up. He knows he's the target, so he plays a hidden immunity idol. All 6 of those votes against him, poof, they don't count. You can just see the absolute shock on the majority's faces. Their perfect psycho blindside just blew up in their faces, all because the plan was leaked. So, with Noam now safe, who goes home? Well, the minority's votes are the only ones that count, and they send Eli, a core member of that majority alliance, packing. In one single move, David's decision to trust his feelings didn't just hurt his own game, it completely shattered the most powerful alliance on the island. It just goes to show you, in a game of deception, a 6-person majority is nothing compared to the power of a well-placed flirtation.